Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sejahtera. Okay, this is lecture 4. Okay, what we will cover in this lecture 4 is application of linear system. Actually, the application of linear system is conceived of what we learn about matrix and how to find the inverse matrix and how to solve the matrix by using elementary row operation, or you want to solve it by using Cramer rule that you learn, or you want to solve it by using the inverse method is also can. Okay, it's depend on you, or if the question stated specifically using the method given in the question, you may use that particular technique to solve a question. Okay. Okay. This is the lecture content. It consists of linear system, application 1, application 2, okay, sorry batuk lagi. Okay, so now this is the lecture content, linear system, application 1, which is telecommunication. We can see what is linear system applied in the telecommunication area. And then the second application is investment. And third is design of traffic pattern. And the fourth one is network analysis. If you have some variable and it involves linear equation and it is more than one linear equation, then we know already the way how we solve that particular problem is using by the linear system. Okay, now look at what is linear system. Like I mentioned previously, it's a model of system that based on the use of finite set of linear equation. Okay, here we can see that it is finite, meaning that kita boleh kira ada berapa persamaan dekat situ. And it formally known as system of linear equation, meaning that dia ada lebih daripada satu linear equation, we call it as system of linear equation. In other words, a linear system is a system that consists of minimum of two linear equations working together. Okay, this is what I mentioned just now. And variable in the linear system are called unknown, which is the variable like you usually see the 2x plus 3y. Okay, this is our unknown y and unknown x. Okay. This is the general linear system of M equation. Okay, so dia ada M equation, maksudnya equation dia ada sebanyak, kita tak tahu berapa, tapi kalau dia kata M ni 100, maksudnya ada persamaan pertama, persamaan kedua, until persamaan ke 100. And we have here is unknown, here is x1, x2 until xn. Or we can put it as x, y, or A, B, C. Okay, this is our matrix B. Okay. And the solution of linear system is an unknown, which is we want to solve a linear system to get the unknown value. the X just now. Nak tahu dia apa. Okay, so it is like in a sequence of S1, S2 until Sn. Okay, ni tak ada apa. Ni kamu dah tahu sebenarnya. Okay. All possible solution for linear system. Okay, now we have linear system in two unknown arise in connection with intersection of line. For example, consider the following linear system. Okay, this is A1x plus B1y is equal to C1. Okay, this is first equation. And A2x plus B2y is equal to C2. This is the second equation. Okay, in which the graph of equation are line in XY plane. Ini kita boleh bayangkan bila kita draw this in satu carta Cartesian, which is it involve part CX, part CY. Okay. Okay, now its solution of ini yang kita ada bincang pada kuliah previously, which is we have three possibilities, which is macam mana? Okay, bila dia ialah no solution, meaning that in X and Y tu, maksudnya dua garis kita tu, contohnya macam ni, dia parallel, dia tak akan bersilang. Ini ialah keadaan yang pertama with no solution. But exactly for one solution ialah bila kita ada macam ni. Kita ada keadaannya, we have these two equation bila dia bersilang. So kita tahu bila dia bersilang sekali dekat sini, we have one point which is exactly one solution, which is we have X value and Y value dekat intersection tu. And the third condition here ialah bila dia ada, yang ketiga ni ialah dia ada nilai jawapan yang tidak terhingga. Itu di mana keadaannya? Ialah di mana bila kita ada paksi X tu dengan paksi Y tu dia bertindih di sepanjang equation tu. So, we know that we have many solution dah. Okay. X is how we can solve linear equation. Okay, like in tutorial 3, you're supposed to know already. We learn about by using Gaussian elimination, which is we apply ERO. Then we use inverse of a matrix, which is we find cofactor, adjoint, then we find inverse of matrix and times with B. So that's what we call inverse of matrix. And the third one is Cramer rule. This is by using determinant. Okay, determinant A divided by determinant of column A yang kita ubah tu divide by determinant keseluruhan matrix kita. Okay, this three you already do the exercise by in a week 3 in tutorial 3. Okay, then we have elimination and substitution for two variables studied at school. Okay, yang ni ialah yang kita belajar yang 1 over AD tolak BC macam tu. AD tolak BC, this is the one yang kita belajar dulu. Kat sini DA negative B negative C yang tu kan. Then another one is using graph. Okay, using graph ni pun kita boleh cari dia punya intersection. Okay, with two variable. Okay, ini ialah kita selesaikan persamaan yang pertama dan kedua guna persamaan serentak tu sebenarnya. We learn already in a school. Okay, and we look at the example of each application. Okay, now in telecommunication area. Okay, bila kita ada application punya soalan, soalannya panjang. But we can take what is the important point in here. Okay, now mobile phone is now very common for everyone as the price of it is affordable. The problem is now focusing on how to select the best telecommunication company with the affordable utility commitment bill statement for every month. Telco company is now aggressively doing marketing to the student. Then let's say there are 3 telecommunication company. Okay, we know that there is 3 communication company that offer different package for the student. Okay, for example here, it's mentioned about telco yang company D charge sebulan with service of RM35 plus 0.5 minimum talk time. With telco C, they charge service about RM40 plus with 4 cent per minute talk time. Okay. Then how can we make the linear equation there? Okay, now this is the tips, which is first write a linear equation that represent the package offered by both companies. Then average of minute used in a month is 116 minute, which telco company offer the better plan to choose. Okay, yang mana? Question number 2. And question number 3, jika dia ada 420 minit, which telco company offer the better plan. Now, yang mana satu is offer the better plan with 420 minutes kalau kita guna. And how many minutes of talk time will yield equally monthly statement for both telco companies? Okay, baca baik-baik soalan ni, dia nak apa? Then, okay, this is the solution dia. Okay, yang pertama, dia suruh tulis linear equation that represent the package offered by both company. Okay, look back at the question. Dia kata, telco company D charge monthly service fee of RM35 plus 5 sen per minute talk time. While tiada dua telco kat situ. Yang ni pula RM40 dengan 4 minutes per 4 sen per minute talk time. Okay, now how can we write the linear equation? Okay, so Y ialah total need to be paid. And X ialah minute used for talk every month. Okay, now here. Ini represent for company D. Okay, look back at the, okay, sorry saya akan balik ke slide tadi. Okay, kita tengok company D tadi dia offer apa? Okay, 0.05 per minit. Yang ni kita wakilkan sebagai one variable, and this is for our y dekat apa, dekat value yang 35 tu, yang sebelah tu. Okay, then this is for first variable and the second variable for the company C. Okay, so we look at this. Maksudnya sekarang what is the total price need to be paid? Okay, maksudnya this is the linear equation can be created by using the statement previously, and by using this information to linear equation for company D, and this is linear equation for company C. Then jawab soalan yang kedua. Dia kata if average number of minute used ialah 1160 minit, we have to know the minute is X variable just now. Then we replace from these two equation the X value there. Okay, 1160 for company D. So, sebulan dia kena bayar RM93. And for company C, if we replace top dia punya number of minutes tu 1160 dekat tempat S, we found that we obtain RM86.40. Jadi dekat situ kita tahu bahawa therefore company C offer better plan for student which is only RM86.40. Okay, jadi kita boleh compare which company yang offer better plan. Kan? Then if the average number of minute used each month is 420 minutes. Okay, gantikan tempat X tu dan kita dapat bahawa, okay, dekat sini kamu nampak bahawa company D offer a better plan for a student which is RM56.80. So, kita boleh nampak dekat situ for those yang memang jarang guna telefon apa semua, dia better go for plan daripada company plan yang company D bagi. And if the one dia scrap guna phone kan, macam tu dia boleh guna daripada company C. Macam tu lah. Okay, how we want to compare. Okay. Then, if we want to know the minit yang sama jika dalam satu bill tu from both companies, kita boleh selesaikan menggunakan matrices. Okay, so now we get this matrix from this equation. And the value yang last ni ialah kita punya 35 ni. Maksudnya sekarang dekat situ ialah kita rearrange this equation to get apa? Y tolak 0.05 X sama juga dengan 35. That's why our first line here, row is 35 and the second, macam ni, element kat sini ialah negatif 0.05 and the first element is 1. Okay, same goes to number equation 2. Okay, now this person do row operation to get identity here, then they found that the X value is 60 and the Y value is 60 because of yang first ni ialah Y and this is X, right? Okay, so this is Y and this is X and we know already here talk time dia 500 because talk time ialah X just now and the Y company charge is 60 ringgit. Okay. For this question, how many minutes talk time will yield equal monthly bill statement from both companies? Okay, now we go for application number 2, investment. It also involves matrix. Okay, this is the case which is Mercy inherited 25,000 and invested part of its money market. Okay, maksudnya dia ada 25,000 and dia invest part of it, dia invest dalam money market account first and second is in municipal bond and the third one is in mutual fund. Maksudnya dia ada daripada 25,000 ni dia letak dekat 3 tempat. Dia invest dekat 3 tempat. Lepas tu, after 1 year, she receive a total dia dapat 1620 interest daripada ketiga-tiga investment tu. Okay, this is maklumat yang kedua. And yang ketiga, okay, maklumat yang kedua tu tambahan dia dekat situ dengan money market give dia 6% annually, and interest. Okay, then bond municipal bond paid dia 7% interest and the third one is mutual fund give her interest 8% annually. Okay, then maklumat yang ketiga, there was 6,000 more invested in a bond than a mutual fund. Maksudnya dia ada perbezaan between bond municipal bond and a mutual fund kat situ sebanyak 6,000. Find the amount Messi invested in each category. Maksudnya kita nak tahu apakah nilai X, Y and Z yang dia invest tu. Kita tak tahu kan nilai tu? Okay, now how can we model this in a linear system? Okay, look at this statement. Yang ni kita boleh wakilkan X tu unknown dekat money market account and Y is in municipal bond and the Z is in a mutual fund. So this is the first punya statement just now. And for the second, ialah dia punya interest annually tu kan. 6% for X, 7% for Y and 8% for Z and total interest yang didapat ialah 1620 and that last statement just now ialah perbezaan di antara bond dengan mutual fund tu kan sebanyak 6,000 kat situ. Okay, dapat the third equation. And from here, how can we solve? We want to know the exactly X, Y, and Z value. Okay, now we can solve by using Gaussian elimination or you can solve it also in a Kramer rule ke, cofactor just now dekat dalam inverse tu pun boleh juga. But the most simplest mungkin daripada dengan row row operation lah. Tapi kalau nak daripada determinant pun okey juga sebab kat sini dia ada kosong dekat sini. Okay, now let's focus on this. Okay, bila dia buat row operation, dia get this is the value which is investment dia dekat X ialah 15,000, investment dia dekat Y ialah 8,000 and investment dia dekat Z ialah 2,000. So kita tahu value dia yang sebenar. Okay, then we go for the application number 3, design of traffic pattern. Okay, for this design of traffic pattern, this is the question. Okay, dekat sini kita nampak traffic tu. Okay, daripada traffic tu yang dia bagi tahu kat sini, dia bagi tahu around 4 one-way street between hours, dia ambil daripada 6 pagi hingga 10 malam dan 2 petang hingga 6 petang. In a mid-week peak traffic hours. Okay, dan lepas tu dia bagi figure kat sini. Dia bagi figure dia untuk keempat-empat way tu. Okay, so this is the amount yang dia bagi ialah vehicles per hour. Okay, then kat situ kita tahu bahawa vehicle per hour dia ialah daripada gambar kat sini. Okay, ni ialah traffic dia tadi kan. Okay, X, Y, Z, W, X, Y, Z. Maksudnya kalau X ni dia pergi ke sana, lepas tu dekat jalan ni dia ada junction dia dekat A, B, C and D. Okay, now how can we produce a linear equation from this? Okay, now the following assumption were made in order to ensure the smooth flow of the traffic, which is the vehicle entering each intersection should always be equal to the number of vehicle leaving to the intersection. Betul lah tu. Maksudnya kita kena take into consideration yang masuk dalam kat jalan, contohnya dekat jalan X ni sama dengan yang X yang keluar. Okay, now we know already here. The street must all be one way with the arrow indicating the direction the traffic flow. Maksudnya kita tahu dekat sini jalan dia menuju ke sana, yang ni dekat D ke A ni dia menuju ke atas and B ke C menuju ke bawah. Okay, now how can we produce a linear equation? Okay, dekat situ kita tahu dekat traffic yang dekat X dengan Y ni kita tahu value vehicle per hour dia kita boleh tambah. Contohnya kat sini kita tengok. X campur Y 241 campur 190 daripada value kat sini. X campur dekat X yang pergi dekat X and pergi dekat Y dekat junction ni kita boleh tambah dua value. And dekat sini ialah X campur W ialah 150 campur 105. Okay, X campur W. Ni. Okay, then intersection C we know already. This is C. It intersection between jalan Z dengan W. Okay, it is 230 campur 110. Okay, same goes to intersection D. Okay, dia di antara Z dengan Y kan kat situ. Dia ialah 280 campur 236. So kita dapat 4 equation. Okay, untuk keempat-empat equation ni kita nak tahu the value of every X, Y, W, X, Y, Z tu. Okay, now we can solve it by using this row operation. Okay, jadi kat situ kita tahu bahawa bila kita buat row operation kita tak boleh selesaikan sebab ada satu-satu sebab dia bukan, dia ialah matrix 4x4, but for the final row ni ada, which is we know already, we get something like this after we do the row operation. Okay, what can we conclude if we get some equation like this? Okay, yang ni kita produce daripada matrix yang atas ni tau. Okay, dan selepas itu dekat sini expressing each leading variable in term of remaining variable. Okay, maksudnya kita jadikan X, Y or Z tu dekat sebagai perkara rumus. Jadi W akan jadi ke sebelah kanan. Okey, dia dapat jawapan macam ni. So sekarang kita, kalau kita nak buat assumption, kita kata construction limit on labor interchange road W tu, contohnya kita kata dia limit kepada 100 saja vehicle per hour, then we can know already Jika W ialah 100 sahaja, jadi kita tahu value untuk X dan Y dan Z vehicle per hour dapat the exact value. Okey, ini ialah assumption kita. Kalau contohnya W tu dia peak, dia maksudnya dia naik lagi ke 200 vehicle per hour, we may use put 200 dekat sini, then we know the exact value for X, Y and Z. Okay, so far so good. Don't be afraid, because after this in the tutorial we learn together how to solve it. Okay, then look at the application for network analysis. Okay, after this, okay, in here it show the figure 2, the network. So kita nampak tak branch dia dekat sini, dia ada berapa node kat situ? Dia ada 4 nodes. Okay, dan satu kat sini dia ada value 15 ke arah sana. Then dia nak suruh apa? Find the flow rate and direction of flow in the remaining branch. Okay, maksudnya kat sini dia nak tahu macam mana the flow rate and the direction. Okay, dekat situ. Tapi dia bagi tahu dah kat sini. Remaining branch. Lepas tu dia kata yang ketiga dia dah assign dah remaining branch kat situ. X1, X2, X3 tu macam mana dia punya flow. Dan dekat situ we need not be concerned if some of the direction are incorrect, since an incorrect direction will be signaled by a negative value for the flow rate. Okay, so sekarang kalau kita dapat flow yang kat sini X, Y, 1, 2, 3 ni negatif, we know already our direction tu salah, kena pusing ke belakang macam tu. Tak apa. Okay, now we look at how this person solve this network punya masalah. Okay, sekarang kita nampak tak dekat sini. Untuk node yang pertama, it involve X1 dan X2 sahaja. Okay, macam tu dia represent X1 campur X2 ialah 30. Nampak tak? Yang masuk ialah 30. So, X1 campur X2 nilai dia 30. And for node B kat sini ialah X1 X2 campur X3 nilai dia ialah 35. And for node C ialah X3 campur 15 nilai dia ialah 60. And for node D ialah X1 campur 15 nilai dia ialah 55. Nampak tak kat sini? Okay, so dekat sini if you can solve it by using yang persamaan linear yang macam sekolah dulu, then you may solve it by using that also. Okay, now sebab kat sini nampak mudah sebab kita dah dapat dah keputusan X3 dengan X1. Jadi X3 dengan X1 daripada equation ketiga dan keempat ni kita boleh solve ke dalam equation pertama dan yang kedua. Okey, sekarang kita boleh selesaikan. Kita dapat X1 40, X2 negatif 10 and X3 ialah 45. Then we can see here node X2 ni dia ada salah direction, sepatutnya dia negatif, meaning that X2 kita kena ubah direction dia ke belakang macam tu sebab dia negatif kat situ kan. Okay, and this is the application of linear system. Okay, this is the topic that we covered. Then we after this we meet in the tutorial. Then we look at the question, how we solve the problem or application of linear system in a tutorial later. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.